Today we're exploring Ajani Goldmane Oathbreaker, and we're going to see what signature spells might pair best with him. This guy is one of the OG Planeswalkers, one of the original 5. Let's see how he stacks up. For 2 white, he starts at 4 loyalty. +1, you gain 2 life. -1, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain vigilance till end of turn. -6, put a white avatar creature token onto the battlefield. It has this creature's power and toughness are each equal to your life total. That's pretty cool. I do wish that +1 was a bit better. Gaining 2 life is not going to do you much, but I like how it interacts with the -6, which is really the draw to this card for me. And looking at deck lists, that's obviously the draw for most people. The most popular signature spell choice with this guy is Beacon of Immortality. At 30% of decks, it's a 6-mana instant that doubles target player's life total. Note, you do not have to, in fact, you cannot shuffle it into your library. It's gotta go back to the command zone. We've got a couple other life gain options too. Heliod's Intervention is an instant for X white. Choose one, destroy X target artifacts and or enchantments, or target player gains twice X life. In a creature-heavy meta, or if your deck is just packed with tokens, Congregate could be good. An instant for 4, target player gains 2 life for each creature on the battlefield. Righteous Confluence is a nice versatile one. A sorcery for 5, choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. Create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance, exile target enchantment, you gain 5 life. So you could just gain 15 life off of this. In a real creature-heavy build, something that gives lifelink could be strong. For the Emperor is a sorcery for 4. Creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain vigilance and lifelink until end of turn. Bond of Discipline is a sorcery for 5. Tap all creatures your opponents control. Creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn. This is nice for gaining life, but it can just finish off an opponent too, or leave them open for you to attack their planeswalker if that's what you gotta do. But my favorite is Akroma's Will, an instant for 4. Choose one. If you control your commander, as you cast the spell, you may choose both. Creatures you control gain flying, vigilance, double strike, lifelink, indestructible, and protection from all colors till end of turn. In a way, a damage prevention spell might also fill the role of a life gain spell. If they're attacking you, you can prevent all damage with Dawn Charm, for example, an instant for 2, choose one. Prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn, regenerate target creature, counter target spell that targets you. Or Teferi's Protection, an instant for 3. Until your next turn, your life total can't change, and you gain protection from everything. All permanents you control phase out. That's right, this works for the full turn cycle. That's pretty cool. No wonder this card is pretty expensive. I kinda like Fumigate too, a sorcery for 5, destroy all creatures, you gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. This is on curve, so the turn after you play Ajani, if you hit your land drop, you can wipe the board of creatures. Although I will say having a board wipe in the command zone isn't quite as good, because they can see it coming and they can play around it. Or how about a signature spell with Proliferate? That works well with Ajani's -2 to put even more +1/+1 counters on your stuff, but it works with loyalty counters too to get him closer to that -6. Wanderer's Strike is pretty high mana for a kill spell, but I do like Unbounded Potential, an instant for 2. Choose one, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures, or Proliferate. My channel, Camp MTG, has more Oathbreaker videos than any other channel on YouTube, so if that kind of thing sounds interesting to you, hit that subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.